Hi, I'm Paolo, CTO and founder at Contentful. Contentful is growing, and we have multiple positions open in our engineering department. I'm here to talk more about what we're doing and what we're building so that you can get to know more about this opportunity. First of all, let me tell you about Contentful. Contentful is the leading API-first content management platform. The content management platform is an entire technological layer which is composed of infrastructure, APIs, frameworks, and applications that allow entire organizations to deliver content-driven digital experiences. Contentful is a global platform that serves billions of API calls each single day. Our GraphQL endpoint is one of the busiest of the internet, and we are actually an early adopter of GraphQL as a technology. Not only, but Contentful, it's probably already part of your daily experience. If you have been active on the internet today, chances are behind the scenes you triggered some API calls on Contentful. Customers like Electronic Arts, Atlassian, and Ikea run their digital experiences on Contentful. Let me now walk you through three prominent areas of engineering and talk you through what these areas are and which technologies do we use in each one of these areas. The first area I would like to tell you about is the application framework and the open source ecosystem. The application framework is at the very core of the idea of the platform. In 2020, we made a big bet on publishing a framework that would allow our customers, our partners, but also Contentful itself, to develop applications on top of Contentful. The application framework is a collection of software libraries, APIs, and a design system, Forma 36, that altogether allow for the creation of applications that either enrich and add capabilities to Contentful, or can integrate capabilities and functionalities of third-party applications and services that are available outside of Contentful. The software libraries and the design system are open source material that you can find on GitHub. If you would like, you can actually open a free Contentful account today and try yourself to develop an application with the application framework. The technologies that we use in this area are React, TypeScript, Cypress for testing, and, as I said, our own design system, Forma 36. This is an area where we will continue investing in order to increase what is possible on the Contentful platform. And one thing that I find particularly exciting is that the application framework is also something that we use internally in Contentful. So that's effectively the way we build our Contentful applications that we make available for our own customers. And in a way, is the way we build Contentful on Contentful. The second area I would like to talk about are our content APIs and the content repositories. This is the very core of the content management engine of Contentful. And in this area, the work is focused on building expressive, flexible, and capable APIs. Whether it is REST or GraphQL, we make available to our customers a rich set of functionality that makes it possible to create, migrate, transform, evolve content, and again, search and query, all of these evolving over time. This is an area where performance optimization, advanced software design, data structures manipulation, query optimization, and a lot of interesting computer science concepts really matter. Another interesting element in this area is structured content. Contentful allows each single customer to define the structure of the content that they work with. And we are always looking at evolving the way the structure can be managed and evolved, and also how relationships can be represented and managed. This is a very interesting area where we are always looking at how we can offer a better, richer structure and how we can better organize the information on a graph. And lastly, there is the repository aspect. The data ultimately needs to be stored and organized so that it can be queried efficiently. We need to provide advanced search capabilities and the ability of efficiently querying across references and relationships. It's an area of continuous research as we look at doing more with more data. When it comes to technologies in this area, we work with TypeScript and Node.js deployed on a Kubernetes cloud infrastructure. We use NQP to provide message bus capabilities. And when it comes to the fundamental data layer, we work with DynamoDB and Postgres. And the last area I would like to walk you through is cloud infrastructure, CDN, and edge computing. Contentful is a global, high-traffic platform. As I said, we serve billions of API requests each day, and we routinely serve petabytes of data. All this is powered by a vast cloud infrastructure. We use Kubernetes to run thousands and thousands of pods, running all sorts of different workloads that I talked about. We also run a big fleet of databases and data stores to manage all the data that is behind many of the digital experiences that you use every day. If cloud infrastructure, DevOps, serverless orchestration are topics that stimulate your interest, this is an area that can really offer a lot. And it's not only about the constant challenge of how do we continue doing what we're doing at a ever bigger scale. We are actually always looking at offering new services to our customers, and we are researching what we can do more. Which new workloads can we solve for? CDN and edge computing are a big pillar of Contentful. We were early adopters of capabilities at the edge, starting from intelligent caching, because for our customers, it's so important to deliver content in a performant way. And it's also a very creative area where we can continuously think about which workloads we can distribute to the edge to keep offering innovative services that serve the right content at the right time to the right audience. You can see the wide variety of technologies that we use in this area on this slide, and as you can see, is a large set that we're always looking at expanding as we look for new possibilities. If you found these topics interesting, you probably want to know more about working in engineering at Contentful. And there are several possibilities. If you choose to work remote, you can do it from Germany, the United Kingdom, or Ireland. If you prefer to work in the office or in a hybrid work from home and work from the office kind of approach, you can do that from our hub in Berlin, Germany. You can find much more about working at Contentful on our career page, contentful.com/career. I hope you found this video interesting, and I want to thank you for watching. Thank you, and bye.